This is going to be a conversion of the Wyze Cam version 2. We're going to convert it from a network security camera and turn it into a webcam. And I want you to note that this conversion is known to work with certain applications, and I'll list those right now: Skype, Hangouts, OBS, Zoom, Cisco, and GoToMeeting. It's not going to work with every application out there, so just use discretion. And I also wanted to note that I made my own USB cord because this conversion requires a USB A to A connection. And so I made my own by combining two different old cords that I had. And but you can find them online. At a lot of places will have them. So anyways, so you don't have to do this part of it. You can go ahead and order one online. They're fairly cheap. And I also wanted to note that the price of this Wyze Cam is $25, give or take a couple bucks for shipping and taxes. So there we go. The things that you'll need is the camera, a card reader, a micro SD card reader, a micro SD card. I believe it needs to be 8 gigs or bigger. And you'll need a USB cable, kind of like this. We're going to modify this one because this isn't quite what we need. The type of USB cable that you need is a USB-A to USB-A. This one is USB-A to USB-B. So I am going to convert this one. I'm going to take this older cable here, and I'm going to cut this, and then I'll take this and I'll cut that, and then I'll splice them together so that hopefully we'll end up with a cable with two ends that look like this. So yeah, you're required to have that. Now, it is an unusual cable to have. I mean, you can buy them on Amazon and you can buy them on eBay, but you probably won't be able to pick one up at like Target or, Office Max or Best Buy. They're just not. I'm guessing they're not going to have them in stock. I mean, maybe if you go to like a Micro Center or something a little bit more techy, they might have something there. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So you'll need a USB cable. Okay, so to download the new firmware, you'll want to go to the Wyze website, and I'll do that by just simply typing in Wyze Webcam, and it comes right up here. Firmware. Hit that. And there are two different cameras that you can do this conversion with, and that's the Cam version 2 and the Cam Pan camera. And I have the Cam version 2, so I'm going to go ahead and download that. I have it downloaded. I'm going to go to my downloads, and you can see here the zip file. You'll want to unzip it, and I've already done that. And as you can see here, and you'll go into the directory and find this file, demo.bin. This is the file that you need to place on the micro SD card. So I have the micro SD card connected to the computer. It is right here. Yeah, that's it. And I am just going to drag it over. And that's it. Now we can go ahead and eject the micro SD card. So the two ports are here, the micro SD and the regular USB port. And then on here, you'll see the slot for the micro SD card. And then this is like this little button here, that's a reset button. So what I'll do is I'll take the micro SD card that we just transferred that file to. It was in that. Get the micro SD card, and we're going to go ahead, pop that in here. I'm not sure what direction it's supposed to go in. Gentle. Cartridge. Sometimes it helps. Let's see here. There it goes. clicks in and then it stays in. And then to get it out, you would just push on it and it pops out. Go ahead and plug that in. And then what you need to do when you plug it into the power source, you'll want to make sure that you're pressing this button right here. So over here to my left, you don't see it, but power supply. And I'm going to hold down this button and I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. There should be a light. Right there. Light. So I guess it's doing its thing and we just need to wait a few minutes. All the power that is required of the webcam version of this is just through the USB. So I'm going to go ahead, plug that in, then we'll plug the other end, our USB hub. Okay, so I am showing some test video. There's a Rubik's Cube for color. These are pretty bright colors. That's like a neon orange. And here's some color. Got quite a bit of color. I love the wide angle lens. Now, the audio, a couple things, yeah. The audio, the mic in this is not the best. It's pretty muffled, but it'll do the job. If you're going to use this for streaming, I would definitely recommend using a gaming mic or a USB mic like this one. Anything other than the one that's in there because it's pretty bad. At least ours is. Maybe you'll find that yours works well enough. Also, there is a speaker built into it, which is kind of cool too. But I disable those. I disable the speaker and the microphone in it just so it doesn't get mixed up in our system. It gets confusing for people. Anyways, that's our test footage. Hello.